Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma.
Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
Hello, and welcome to a special Saturday edition of RCW Spotlight. Almost like Global, because you're here.
Yes, you did.
I'm your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. With me today, Rici Williams. And in case you're wondering, today is the day. It is right now noon. And I'll tell you what, I've never been so hyped up for this match in my life.
Oh, yes.
And, of course, tonight is the event Civil War 2024, and there'll be a lot of great matches, which we're going to be doing our predictions on tonight, or today. It's not today, for tonight. Today for tonight. I'm ready. I'm jacked. I'm ready to go kick someone's ass, and his name is JL Watson. But our show today is gonna be strictly talking about the predictions, but I'm also going to bring up something that just came out. I don't know if you heard about it, but the ratings came out and stuff like that. Now, first of all, I believe I'm ranked way too low. Let me go ahead and get this on my phone.
Okay.
Way too low. Where's it at? No, not my kid playing baseball. There we go. All right. First of all, how the hell am I off the light heavyweights? Well, I know how.
Well, yeah, I mean,
yeah,
look at you.
I'm no longer in that division. But look at this. Third, they got Marcus Knight's old ass over top of me.
Yes, I
agree. Oh
agree.
My gosh. And then Cody Reaper?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still wrestling.
I
thought after George Davis beat him up, he took his tail and went home.
Well, RoleModel, I've been losing way too many matches lately,
And then, but anyway, and then I'm still in the pound for pound, but 9?
Like I said, you've been
9?
losing.
I mean, I'm still among the top 10 pound for pound, so I appreciate being there. But 9?
Yep, right where you deserve.
Under Marcus Knight.
Yes.
Me and him are going to have a talk.
Okay.
Under Schizo, okay. Spike, all right, I get that. Cody Reaper?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Cody Reaper is doing amazing so far.
But that's not what I have the issue with. What I have the issue with is right here. It says, JL Watson, the man your role model sees in his nightmares.
Yes, I agree. That's awesome. I love that.
First of all,
yes,
your role model Rick Lieb doesn't have nightmares. Nightmares are too scared to haunt my dreams.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, I'm the guy that JL Watson sees in his nightmares because he knows I'm a real professional wrestler and he ain't nothing but a drunkard bar fighter. And I don't give a damn about it, and I'm going to say it. Yard tard, I'm going to kick your ass tonight. It's finally going to happen, and I don't care. But anyway, we have a big show lined up for us today. So without further ado, we're going to take our first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to go ahead and start doing our predictions for tonight's event. See you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
A time of civil war, brother against brother, friend against friend, battles for honor, and honor lost. But all that happened over 150 years ago, right? Not exactly. The place, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio, the event, Rubber City Wrestling presents Civil War 2024. On Saturday, May 25th, come see your favorite RCW superstars clash in Civil War 2024. It will be a night of action and mayhem. $15 general admission, $20 front row. It's all happening at the Akron Turner Club, 547 Monroe Falls Road, Tallmadge, Ohio, 44278. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time is at 6 p.m.
Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniel.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, tonight's the night. RCW presents Civil War 2024. And on that card, we'll have 8 amazing matches.
I'm
8.
so excited.
It's our last big show, our big event, should I say, before summer hits. And then hopefully we might be doing some summer events. I'm not sure yet. But, we'll be out of doing events at the Akron Turner Club until August. I believe August 10th. And so I'm looking forward to these this event because it should be a good one. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and do 4 matches for this. And then 4 matches when we come back. So
good.
That means we don't have to take anyone's questions.
Oh, I bet you're relieved from that one. Huh?
I really am. I'm tired of listening to what morons have to ask me. Anyway, here we go. Match number 1, World Tag Team Championship match. The Backwoods Butchers, which is Backwoods Zook and the Butcher, versus the Hawaiian Lions for the RCW World Tag Team Championships. That's going to be a good one for me because I believe that Backwoods Butchers are going to destroy the Hawaiian Lions. Problem is, will they just go out there to hurt them and not worry about winning the match? Or will they just, or will they have their mindset on winning the match?
And that's why I'm picking the Hawaiian Lions, because they're going to come out there and hurt them, but not win the match.
Think they're going to get disqualified?
I actually do think that's going to happen, because you got to think about it. Joe Zook and Butcher together.
Gosh, that's crazy.
They're both crazy. So there's no way, in my mind, I think they're going to win. I think they're just going to destroy their opponents so bad that they're going to get disqualified somehow. That's my prediction.
Yeah. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go ahead and take the Backwoods Butchers.
I'm actually, that's a good pick, because honestly, they even if they seem that, what I think they would do, I can also see them winning as well. But it's it's a tough call.
It's a real tough call. This is going to be a tough match. Lionheart is he's the wild card because he's the good wrestler. Mm-hmm. But then they got Draven Post, and Draven. Do you think Draven could beat Backwoods Zook? Exactly. Do you think Draven could beat the Butcher?
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, be quiet. Listen. I think Draven has a shot with at least Zook. Not the Butcher though, but Zook. I mean. Okay, I can't even defend that. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
That's tough.
He's in danger.
He is.
He's too nice, and them guys don't play nice.
No.
So, all right. So that's it. We're splitting on that one. All right. This is one that I have an invested interest in.
Okay.
It's a singles match. Wrestling's finest, Harley T. Morris takes on Mike Smiley. Now here's my dilemma. Even though I do not like Mike Smiley, I'm still the man that trained him some 20-something years ago. You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my head, I know he's good. And plus he's got that weight. But see, Harley T. Morris has the Lord of Discipline animal in his corner. And let's just be honest. I don't think Mike Smiley stands alone now. He doesn't have Die Hard the Hunter there to save him. He's all by himself. So I'm going to go ahead and take my prediction. Harley T. Morris is going to win this match.
I don't want to agree.
I know you don't.
But
sometimes you have to.
That one, I mean, you do have animal in your freaking corner. I mean, you can't.
I don't.
No, not you.
I might go out there and watch that match, though.
And interfere.
No.
Okay, so, you know, we've done that in the past, too.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, you know what? Hold on. Wait. If you're watching that match, I might change my pick then. Because I feel like you're going to do something in that match.
I'm not doing anything in that match. I'm just going to go out there and watch. It's my guy, Harley T. Morris, in the way.
Well, I know how the way works, and they love
I know we are
to
winners.
attack their opponent or someone's opponent while either in the match or after the match. So it's I gotta think: are you gonna do it during the match, or are you guys gonna do it after the match?
I don't really have anything to do with Mike Smiley.
Whatever. Yes, you do. I guarantee you do. There's something down in your brain that you have that is going to attack freaking Mike Smiley. But anyway, I'll go Harley T. Morris in this one. I mean, I like Mike Smiley. I just feel like Harley T. Morris, he has the physique, and he's also a faster technical wrestler. And I feel like he can tire out Mike Smiley and win the match.
All right, I'm impressed that you're not being biased on this.
No.
All right.
I told you I'd be real with you today.
Okay. Next match on the card. Kenny Collins in a singles match takes on Scott E. Stevens. Now, I haven't seen Kenny Collins in a while.
I was just going to say that too.
So, I don't know what kind of shape he's going to be in when he gets there. What I do know is that Scott E. Stevens, although I can't stand that guy, has been impressive in his last few events. And so, I'm begrudgingly going to take Scotty Stevens in this match. But I hope Kenny Collins wins.
Role model, I will have to disagree.
I'm not being biased on this.
I will have to disagree.
Really?
Listen, as much as I love Scotty Stevens, great wrestler,
Can't stand that man.
I feel like Kenny Collins is gonna shock everyone. I really do. Kenny Collins is super fast, super athletic. I love the way he wrestles. Even though he drives me nuts, I love the way he wrestles. He's a great wrestler, and that's what bothers me about him. He's a great wrestler, and I can't pick against him, so I'm gonna have to go with Kenny Collins in this one. Sorry, Scotty. I know it's gonna hurt you for me saying that, but
my issue with Kenny Collins is this, and I'll explain why I picked against the grain on mine. Kenny Collins, fantastic athlete, yes. Fantastic, and he is a great up-and-coming wrestler. But the problem I have with Kenny Collins is he does a lot of high-risk moves.
Making me want to change my pick.
And when you do a lot of high-risk moves, I feel like it puts you in jeopardy if you aren't. I mean, like, you have to be so quick to doing them moves, especially against somebody as crafty as Scotty Stevens, who doesn't take high-risk moves, who keeps it to the ground, who is going to pound you, he's going to work your body, he's going to actually wrestle you. He's a technical wrestler. And so Scotty Stevens, I believe, has got the edge on this one. And like I said, we both don't want to be right on this one, but we have our picks.
I kind of want to change it after you said that, but I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stick with Kenny Collins.
Okay. All right. And then the last one before we take our first commercial break is for the World Super Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
And that would be Schizo getting his rematch against Big Blackhawk. Now, I'm sorry, but I believe Schizo wins this match. I believe Blackhawk is just not. Look,
Blackhawk.
I said Black Hawk. I said Big Blackhawk.
I know what you're saying, role model, but all right, whatever.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't have to say big in front of it either.
Well, because he's tall.
Okay, let's just continue.
The guy's 6'4".
Let's just continue.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm saying, I think my pick for this one is Schizo. I think it's a very short championship run for Big Blackhawk.
Can't stand you. Anyway, I will say this. As much as I do like to say Schizo, because let's be real, Schizo's a freaking nature. Dude is insane.
He
Like,
is.
that doll of his just turns him into a freaking monster.
That doll of his is what cost him the match. And it's not a doll.
It's a doll.
It's Beelzebub.
I don't care what it's called. It's a doll in my opinion. But anyway, Blackhawk.
Blackhawk? What did you say?
You see, I knew you were going to say it. Shut up. Anyway, Blackhawk has a heart, like a fighting heart. I don't know how to say it. He's just...
Big Blackhawk has a heart on?
Oh, okay. What? Okay, you are not making this easy.
Has his heart on. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Anyway,
Yeah,
my pick is Blackhawk. Can we move on if you're going to continue?
I'm just saying it makes sense to say that Big Blackhawk has his heart on his sleeve.
Oh, gosh. I'm just saying he's a fighter, and there's no way that I think Schizo's going to win that, because Schizo is going to beat his opponent down like Butcher does, but not win the match. Schizo is known for beating his opponent, but not winning the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't do that again. I think this time he wins.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the first half of the show. We're going to go ahead and do our intermission by taking a commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to go ahead and do the second part of this show. See you in just a few.
A time of civil war, brother against brother, friend against friend, battles for honor, and honor lost. But all that happened over 150 years ago, right? Not exactly. The place, the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. The event, Rubber City Wrestling presents Civil War 2024. On Saturday, May 25th, come see your favorite RCW superstars clash in Civil War 2024. It will be a night of action and mayhem. $15 general admission, $20 front row. It's all happening at the Akron Turner Club, 547 Monroe Falls Road, Talmadge, Ohio, 44278. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time is at 6 p.m.
Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there!
This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical Barry Horowitz. Typhoon the Shockmaster and the B.A.D.D. This is Chad Saylor and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. But unfortunately for you, I have no intention of reading any questions, but I do have to read the second half of this card.
Yep.
All right, so next match on the list is for the RCW World Heavyweight Championship, and it's a triple threat match, or if you ask me, it's a damn handicap match. Marcus Knight versus Aaron Black. Oh yeah, but they're great friends. Versus George Davis, the prodigal son, and your World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
Go ahead. You go first.
No.
You want me to go first?
I don't think it's a fair match. I don't think it's a fair match, but then again, you've got the two traitors versus George Davis. So knowing these guys, you can't trust them, so they'll probably turn on each other. So, yeah, I'll go first because I'm taking my friend George Davis. He's the World Heavyweight Champion, and he will be until someone beats him. And the truth is, the only person I could think of that can take that belt from him isn't looking to take that belt from him. And that's me.
This is tough for me because I want to say Marcus Knight. And Aaron Black is actually a really good wrestler to pick as well. And
He's still young.
Yeah, still. I know, but I'm just trying to think here. George Davis, as much as I hate that man, cannot stand him, drives me insane, always finds a way to win.
That's what made him the World Heavyweight Champion.
I know. And I have to agree with you on this one, Lyle.
You think that the two traitors are going to trade on each other? I'm hoping it backfires.
I'm not
because I
calling
believe
them
that they
traitors
stack the odds.
because let's be real, George Davis and his stinking manager Terrence Knight, who's annoying. I can't stand him.
Great guy.
Horrible guy.
Great guy. I have him over for barbecues.
Treated him like crap. But anyway, what I'm trying
He
to
makes
say
his own
is-
sauce, by the way.
Oh, I bet he does.
It's amazing.
Oh, I bet it's freaking disgusting.
No, it really is amazing. I'm being honest
Well, I would
here.
never try it. It might change me into a traitor too.
Listen,
anyway,
first of all, judging from the way you look, there's no food you won't try.
I mean, that's true. That's a fact. Same with you, RoleModel. Look at you now.
I love food.
Yeah, me
I'm,
too.
I'm in the eating business, as Animal would say.
I agree with him on that, actually. But anyway, I will say George Davis will win because George Davis, like I said, always
Is
finds
the
a way.
champ.
Terrence Knight's going to be out there somehow interfering in the match, too, because he always interferes in the match, and then George Davis will be on top.
But
Or-
just so people understand this, they were all aligned until George Davis won the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, and then jealousy sparked from Marcus Knight, and then jealousy sparked from Aaron Black, and they both turned their back on the one guy that was basically making sure these two still got paid.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't care for him. I never will. Anyway, yeah, that's my pick, though.
All right. And a tag team match. The Regrettable Sons of the 419 are taking on Donovan Kozar and a mystery partner. I don't think this guy can find a partner. I think Dak is a little bit too into himself.
Dak having a mystery partner, huh? See, that's interesting, though, because what if it's someone we knew in the past that's good?
Like who?
I don't know.
Like, all right, so I'm trying to rack my brain on who in the heck would be dumb enough to tag with this dude. Because but I'll just be honest. I mean, he's still young in the ring. He's still,
Well,
he's still not the
he
best.
needs all the help he can get, I'll tell you that. But
I mean, I can't think of anybody that would tag with him. He burnt a bridge back in the day with Brennan Martell. He burnt a bridge with Marcus Knight, who was his trainer. He burnt so many bridges, and the truth is, this dude isn't really liked by what your fans would call the good guys or the bad guys. I'm on the good guy side, in case you're wondering. This stupid listing that states that I'm also the most hated wrestler in RCW.
I mean, you are.
Bunch of crap.
No, I agree with them. But
hated on maybe.
What's your pick, RoleModel?
I'm taking the product of the Regrettable Sons of 419 because I don't think Donovan Kozar could find a partner.
Well,
I honestly think he's. Who do you think he's gonna get?
I don't know.
Kenny
but
Hendricks?
I don't know.
He wouldn't tag with him.
Listen,
Maybe the Rogue would dust himself off. I doubt it.
But listen, I'm
listening.
actually going to go with Dak in the mystery partner because I feel like there's going to be someone crazy or someone
Maybe
amazing.
one of the Pope brothers, former tag team champion. I mean, I'm just throwing things out of the
Oh,
air.
I know.
I have no
I don't blame
idea.
you. I mean, yeah, I feel like Dak in the mystery partner is going to win somehow. I do because I feel like it's going to be.
I feel like you have too much faith in mankind to tag up with that moron. Do you like Dak?
Yes and no. I've heard some words about me, of course, in the past from Dak.
He don't like you.
Well, I mean, deal with it. I don't know what to say. But I'm at least giving him some hope and some respect. I feel like him and his partner can actually...
Maybe Chaz Taylor will come back.
If that will happen, shoot.
If Chaz Taylor showed up, I would pick them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't know, though.
We don't know who it is, and that's what I'm saying. My thing is this. Had he found a partner, I believe we would know who the partner is.
Or maybe
But
keeping it a secret.
No. Dak can't keep a secret. The dude can't stop running his mouth. That's the issue about him. Dak has no partner, people. It's a handicap match. Dak loses.
I disagree.
All right,
I feel
well,
like
we're
you'll
moving
find a
on.
partner somehow.
All right. Now, the match that all of you bought tickets for, the match that everybody's paid their money to see.
Oh, gosh.
Singles match. JL Watson gets to choose whatever type of match he wants this to be. And it will be JL Watson taking on your role model, Rick Lieb. I don't know what kind of match it's going to be. Someone had told me that it was an Edward 40 hands match. And I'm like, what the heck is an Edward 40 hands match? And it's like where you take 40s to your hands and you have to drink the 40s before you're allowed to. But the truth is you're not allowed to drink alcohol in the ring. That wouldn't get sanctioned by the Ohio Athletic Commission. So I know that was just somebody trying to make me believe that that was going to be the match. And the truth is, that would be a fun backyard wrestling match to watch, but not something I would ever want to see in an arena. I'm also hearing rumors that it's going to be a ladder match. If it's a ladder match, I'm walking out. I'm sorry. You can have the win then. I'm not doing heights, and everybody knows that.
Well, please do that. That'd be smart.
No, because then he doesn't get his hands on me like he wants so bad.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And so I know it's not going to be that.
What about a Gone Collar match, whatever it's called?
I mean, I don't think he'd want to do that kind of match because I've already beaten Danny England in that. Everybody saw me beat Cartage in it, even though they claim it went to a draw.
Well, I'm just saying,
It's like, but the truth is, it's like not everybody can. It's not like I just don't think that. I don't know. I don't want to be chained to the dude. I'll be honest with you. I mean, but there's other matches too, like the my good friend USSR Kid loves those Russian chain matches where you put them on your arm instead of on your neck.
Yeah.
And that one there, you're pulling them in.
Yeah.
But that's him. And then, of course, let's never forget the old, and I got it right here. I got to make sure I don't knock anything down. Slide. Come on. Got so much glass over here, I don't want to break it. Yeah. Don't forget Black Bart's favorite match.
Yes.
The cowbell match. Where you get a rope and you tie it from one guy to the other guy. Boom, boom. And then in between that is this cowbell. And you grab it. And if you grab that cowbell, you get to hit your opponent with it. And use it on them any way you'd like. I'll tell you what.
That sounds vicious, I can't lie.
It is vicious. And it's... I mean, and then I've heard tape fist match. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense for a barroom brawler. Because, it give him more of a... I mean, everybody keeps telling me different match. And here's the problem. The only people that aren't telling me the matches are his own guys.
Good.
The only people that he's hanging with. They're like, we don't know. He ain't telling us. And I believe him. I believe this guy is either too drunk to pick a match yet, or... No, I just believe he's too drunk to pick a match yet.
So you picking yourself?
Am I picking myself?
Yep.
Like that yard tard has a chance against me. Do you think he has a chance against me? I don't care what match he picks. I'm going to beat him because I'm a real professional wrestler, and he's just a barroom brawler. He's a freaking drunkard who beats up on other drunkards.
Well, I was going to say, role model, you are on a losing streak.
I'm not on a losing streak. You always claim I'm on a losing streak.
You're on a losing streak.
I lost to the world's light heavyweight champion.
Okay.
I dislocated my shoulder in the match. That right there is not an easy thing to do, but I still lasted 20 minutes with him with a dislocated shoulder.
Which I still think is funny because you're supposed to injure Alexander Crowley.
And so he got me.
Yep. Good.
You know what? Touche.
Yeah.
I applaud him. Mm-hmm. I can't get mad at him for that.
No. And now you're going to be applying J.L. Watson because I pick him.
Nah.
Yep. That's my pick.
No, I won't applaud him.
Yes, I will applaud him.
If he somehow gets a lucky win, like if it's a drinking contest, then, I mean, what is he going to do? Who can do the most shots? That's the only thing I can think of that he could beat me in.
I don't know. I think I could beat him on that one.
Yeah, right. Anyway, all right, so we're going to disagree, and you're kind of an asshole for picking against me.
Well, so sorry, but it's
I don't
J.L.
care.
Watson.
Anyway, the main event of the evening is for that World Light Heavyweight Wrestling Championship we were speaking about.
This one I'm excited for.
And this one here, I'm excited for also, because it's pitting the real World's Light Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, and that would be Spike Ronan. He never lost the belt, and you know it. Taking on the current, also real, he's a real champion now. I've wrestled him in an interim. Alexander Crowley, the Ruthless One. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good match. I don't know if it, part of me wants to say it's going to go to a time limit draw. Because they're both that good. They are both that good. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in the ring with both men. And when I'm a heavyweight, when I actually have my weight on, and my natural weight, I've beaten both men. But as a light heavyweight, I couldn't beat either man. And I know that now. I got overconfident thinking that I could, and I couldn't. Because the problem is, I'm not used to wrestling without my comfortable weight. I have to be at a comfortable weight. I'm at 222 right now. And at 222, I feel like I could do stuff. But what happens when you're 222 is I'm no longer in the light heavyweight division. So, because it's 220 and below.
Which, by the way, you're better in the heavyweight division.
I agree. It's my natural weight.
And that's why it was a little bit of a hard decision to pick, against you. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Anyway.
Look, you picked against this, man. Boom.
Losing streak.
That's
Anyway,
I wasn't at my natural weight.
I'm just
and
saying,
why do you call one loss a losing streak?
It's a losing streak. It's a start of a losing streak, role model. I'm sorry.
A losing streak is when you lose like 4 or 5 in a row. I've never done that.
Yes, you have.
Okay, yeah, my rookie year. And even then I had a couple draws in between.
Anyway, so I'm going to pick Alexander Crowley.
Of course you are.
I mean, honestly, do you blame me? He beat you. The GOAT. The Dollar Tree Ric Flair. Actually, that's what you are, actually. So, yeah.
Don't call me that. I'll end up hurting you on this show.
Oh, it's funny. I'm sorry.
Let's just be honest, okay? Alexander Crowley, you earn my respect. Mm-hmm. But I believe I took a piece of you with me when we wrestled in that match. And I believe just enough of you has been taken from you for Spike Ronan to win the match. So if I have to pick a definitive winner, because I think it's going to go to a time limit draw personally, but if I have to pick a definitive winner, I'm taking Spike Ronan.
And I respect it. Spike is a hell of a wrestler.
He's amazing. And he's defended that belt that people claim he did, or he didn't have, wasn't allowed to have anymore. He defended that belt all over the world.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And guess what? He still has it.
He's not the real champion. I can't.
I mean, he's not the real champion. See, that's the problem. He was gone. He lost. He had a contract dispute. They couldn't come to an agreement. He left. He left for a year. He never lost the belt. He came back. He loses a very questionable match to Alexander Crowley the first time, when I saw Crowley go through 2 tables. One, he went through himself, and they said, oh, well, Spike didn't throw him through it. So what? The rules state the table has to break. You have to go through a table.
So that I agree with.
And then the second time, they both went through the table. And they claimed that Spike's body hit the table first. But I saw them both going sideways. So it looked to me like they didn't.
That was definitely a controversial match.
I agree. And then the second time, Crowley did beat him. But one of those wins was by disqualification. And you can't win a belt by disqualification. So technically, that kept the belt with Spike. He would have given it to him. He told me. He wouldn't lie to me. We're friends. So it's like, it has to be a legitimate win. So I think this time around, Spike, who has never lost a belt, who's been on a winning streak for 4 years now. If you want to talk about streaks, mister.
No, didn't he just lose to Crowley? Like last match?
I don't count that one.
Okay, so he lost eventually twice?
No, I don't count that one.
That's not a winning streak.
Because they didn't give him the right one. You've been on a winning streak.
Whatever. Okay.
If you don't lose the belt, you're on a winning streak.
Okay.
Non-title matches don't count.
Okay, so Alexander Crowley's on a winning streak too.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
So we're going to disagree on that one also.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, folks, here it is. Let's see if I can get my phone to show up on there. There it is. RCW presents Civil War. It's tonight at 6 p.m. Bell time is at 6, should I say. Doors open at 5, though. You can come in a little earlier. It's $15 for general admission, $20 if you're going to want front row. If you want front row, then you might want to order them online, though, because those tickets are going fast.
Yes, they are.
And, yeah, so that's that.
I'm
Anyway,
excited.
Rici Williams, thank you for being on the show.
Of course,
I appreciate it. Don't forget, be there tonight. Watch me beat the hell out of J.L. Watson and a bunch of other fun matches, including my guy, Harley T. Morris, beating up on Mike Smiley.
Oh, my goodness.
Those are going to be fun.
Okay.
The Way's in the house, and you know when the Way's in the house, you're either in the way or you're in the way. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. See you next week.
Salute.